Oh, I see we live. Oh, I see we live.
Are
We
we?
showing the. Yeah, that's what the sign say.
Yeah, we are. I'm just fucking with you.
Show them
I'm
all
just
this
fucking
nature
with you.
out here.
Okay, so we back, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I got a little
Word.
A on my hat for angry ginger. Ah!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I've looked at my car. I ain't never wore this hat before. I got it from one of my business associates. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna get into that.
All right.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we back. Big CHOOG review. Today we
Big
got for
Chew.
Big CHOOG. Today we got for y'all. Butchy got 2 strands. I got one. You know what I mean? He in Tucson, I'm in Denver. 2 legal states before motherfuckers get all Saudi. Like how y'all smoking weed on live? Ooh, nigga, we in 2 legal states, motherfucker.
Be, be salty.
Yeah, be Saudi, motherfucker. I'm Saudi. My Ohio friends without the medical marijuana cards can't participate. But if you got a medical marijuana card, you can participate. You know what I mean? You see the Big
Do
CHOOG,
you see this shirt?
Big CHOOG. You know what I
Do
mean?
you see what we talking about? The Big Chew review.
Hey, but you just came back from the beautiful Poconos. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Lord have mercy.
If I could tell you, boy, look,
And you
I
had
had
to
to
go
go.
cop in New Jersey.
I had to go to New Jersey get some legal. Ah man, it was called Spats or
It could
ah,
be Spats.
I think it was called Spats. It was
SPATZ.
yeah,
It could be Spats. It could be
it was
Spats.
it was Runts and something else. They grew together. Something it was one of their little local joints, and it
I,
was all right.
I remember everybody used to be on the runts when they first came, like these runts. Woo, woo.
Yeah,
I be going into
yeah.
the dispensaries like, but I don't even want no runts. You know what I mean?
Nobody ain't looking for that no more.
But I did. I got my worst customer service in a dispensary
Oh, that's
ever,
terrible.
ever. Look, I go in and I already know I'm looking for this. You know, I be liking them 50-50 hybrids in the mornings because I
Okay.
want to be alert, creative, but still, you know what I mean? So I go in
Word.
the motherfucking dispensary, this spot called Lova. Hey, no diss to Lova. They got people from Ohio, Cincinnati that work in there too. So it's all love. I always get love. But I go in there this time. I ain't never seen this dude before. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
the women that would usually wait on me, you know what I mean, they was waiting on other people. So this dude, he come, you know what I mean, he get behind the counter like, how can I help you? I say, hey, I'm looking for this 50-50 hybrid that I just seen online that y'all had, but I forgot the name of it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, he's like, what type of hybrid? I say it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a sativa dude, but I like 50-50s. So he pull out some shit. He pull out Bruce Banner, Ghost Dog OG, and something
I just
else.
seen I just seen some Ghost OG down here.
Yeah, I said, nah, it ain't none of them. You know what I'm saying? I can't even think of it. So I was gonna pull out my phone to look to see what kind of, you know what I mean, the name of it.
Right.
Before I even put out my phone, the dude and took the weed and put it back on the shelf thing. Like, dude, if you want to save money, you could get one of these strands. I say, dude, you see me holding $40 in my hand right now. He was like, you get an A for $20. You want to save money? I say, dude, could you look up my profile? You know what I mean? Like, dude, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, where did that come from? Am I dressed a certain way that you think? You know what I mean?
You
Certain
gotta check
stuff
your
like I
Carfax.
say, me holding $40 in my hand as a sales rep, you should be trying to figure out the best way to get this 40 from me. You know what I mean? And I'm
Right.
telling you, I say, dude, I'm telling you, it's a 50-50 hybrid that I just saw online. I say, you know what? Never mind. I say, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna grab a gram and I'm going to the other dispensary because I don't like your customer service. Like I go to mass dispensaries, you just might have an attitude, dude. Just give me a gram or something. I'm gonna go spend 50 at the other spot. You know what I mean? Hey,
Yeah.
no disrespect to Lova, but it's a dude on the Colfax Lova. got the worst customer service of any dispensary. I ain't saying no names. I don't put him out there, but hopefully when I go in there again, either he'll never wait on me again, or I could get my same peoples, you know what I mean, to wait on me. But it was like
Nah,
weird. Like he ain't even had no
that's
knowledge.
terrible.
He ain't had no knowledge of the cannabis. You know what
That's
I mean?
terrible. Yeah.
Like I'm like, dude. And the woman that usually wait on me, she just looking like, you know how you look and you know one of your coworkers is like a fucked up individual anyway. You're like, oh damn,
Oh
he
God.
added again. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
this a regular. He added with the regulars.
do you know what I'm saying? I ain't even. I'm like, dude, I don't even care about the loyalty points or whatever. I'm just getting out of here, dude. I'm uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But some people, maybe he just broke up with his girl. Maybe something happened. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, that shit was whack to me. And I ain't
None of my
fucking.
business.
Yeah, I ain't going. If I see him in there, I'm going straight to the other dispensaries. Too many dispensaries, dude.
Yeah.
And I like Lova because they be having good product, and I get my cartridges from there. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, that's just a dispensary story. But hey, ain't it cool how New Jersey pump your gas still?
Oh, somewhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We did. We went and stopped at the gas station. Look, I didn't even know we was in New Jersey.
It's right next to the Poconos.
I didn't listen. We went to where did we go? Was we on the way back from Philly?
I don't know.
We
I
went
don't
to
know.
Philly. We went to Philly. And on the way back from Philly, we was in New Jersey. I had no idea we was in New Jersey. We stopped at the gas station. Um, Sharice and my mom and them got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
They come back out. And they bought some scratch offs. I was like, oh, y'all better scratch them off. You better scratch that off. Then I looked at the state like New Jersey. Wait a minute. We in New Jersey.
Get some CHOOG.
No. So then we get back to the crib. I gotta go get the car from I go get the car. We head right back to New Jersey instantly. And it's like 30 minutes. It's like 30 minutes to the dispensary. And we were in, I don't even know, like it was farm country. It looked like it was farm country, New Jersey, man.
Hey,
It was crazy. It looked like a movie,
New Jersey is farm country,
unless you in the city.
unless you're in the city.
We was
But
not.
that's almost every state.
You're right. You're exactly right.
It ain't. It ain't safe for black folks in a lot of outside a
Look,
lot of cities.
I'm in here. I'm out here doing the same thing you doing. I got my little. Let me show you. I got my little wild hemp
Oh yeah. Oh, Island Twist.
island
Okay.
twist,
Okay. Um.
and I'm going with this the ice cream first.
Oh. Okay. You gonna break down the ice cream? What is mixed?
This
What is?
this ice cream. It's a 60-40 hybrid.
Okay.
It's a 60-40 hybrid. It's
Indica dominant.
indica dominant, and it's made out of the strain. It's grew from white with no, that's the white cookies. This is the yeah this no this is the ice. It's a 60-40. Yeah, this is 60-40, but it's a indica heavy, and a couple different strains that went into making this one, and one of them was White Widow. But this one it's got them terpenes you was talking about.
Which one? The limonene.
Yeah,
Yeah, the limonene go hard. I mean, that's just mine because it's in a lot of sativas.
but it's in a you know what I mean that it's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And I was looking at a couple of the other ones. You know what I mean? It's small percentages of a few of them in there.
Like myrcene got to be the myrcene, carotene,
Yeah,
um, lanolin. I got the whole chart of them and what they do. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, some of them is a citrusy
yeah,
stuff. Some of them is for sleep. Oh,
all that shit.
this one is good for sleep and anxiety. And golly, I just read that stuff this morning.
Sleep and anxiety.
Yeah.
I got a whole little thing. Hold on, let me do something.
Oh, is that cat in the background?
Oh, you heard him? Hey, I told you. My cat mad at me, dude.
That's the funniest. My dog, I think my dog was mad at me because we was gone for a week. So when we brought her back home, she was acting like she didn't know nobody for 24 hours, 48 hours.
Hold on, I'm trying to share the terpene shit real quick. Hold tight.
Well, I'm gonna go and spark this one up for the people. You know what I
Yeah, go
mean?
ahead.
It's that ice cream, indica. If you see that, this ain't that ice cream cake. You know what I mean? This ain't that. It's something different. It's just straight up ice cream. If you see it out there in the streets, now we
Hold on.
talking.
Hold on.
I,
Hold on.
I see something cooking over there.
I'm trying to get this terpene shit up.
I feel like Eli Manning and Peyton Manning watching football.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. I don't need it right now. Hold on. I got to get it up.
And look at this here. Look at this here. We not playing. We not running out of lighter.
Oh, the old barbecue technique.
You know it.
Okay. I should be able to share this shit. Hopefully. Let's see. Let's see.
All right, for the people in the back row, front row, side to side. Here we go. Here we go.
Yep. Let me see. Uh, 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 uh. Right here. That should be it. That should be it. Oops. This shit wild, dude.
Like the Wild West.
You see him?
Ah, there she goes.
You see him?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, I
little
see her.
terpene. The little terpene chart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The little terpene chart. I switched it up. You can see it good. That's the major terpenes right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a limonene type motherfucker. You more that myrcene that's what's in a lot of the indica. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pinene. I fuck with that. Well, I fuck with all of them, but limonene and myrcene is the two, and the carotene. Them the three that's in most shit. You know what I mean? Them the three that's in most shit. The
You know
other
what I mean?
ones,
There's percentages of them. You know what I mean? There's good
yeah,
percentages of them.
yeah, they got them. They be having the most in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the terpene chart. I got it on coming on the website. You feel me? So you know what I mean? We back. We back to the regular. Okay. Um, let's go back. We back. Um, yeah, I'm twisting on up. The shit I got is called Angry Ginger. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds
It's
hilarious.
I know. And look, it sounds hilarious because look, I'm at the job telling it's this one woman, she from Finland, right? And you know, we always be talking. You know, I talk shit to everybody from different countries because I be wanting to know their culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And I ain't never really knew how to say hi. And
And finish?
yeah.
High like the welcome or high like the effect?
No, I'm talking about how to say hi.
That's what I'm
Like the
saying.
word for hi. Not hi as in the greeting hi. You know what I mean? The greeting hi,
Right.
what I'm talking about. They all they say is hey.
Everywhere.
Hey, that's they hola, you feel me?
It was. That's what's up.
And then I say, well, how you say bye? And she was like, hey, hey. I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck is going on in Finland? But then
oh
again,
my God.
I said, well, it might be too cold to stop and talk to a bunch of motherfuckers. So hey, Mike, probably appropriate.
Like, hey, hey, hey.
And I was talking, yeah, that's hey, hey, me and her doing that work all the time now. You know what I mean? I get a kick out of it too, dude.
Yeah, man. Like I be talking to, it's this young chick that I work with.
Yeah.
She oh, she from the Philippines.
Ooh.
She been over here like I think she been over here 10, 12 years and she like 18, 19.
Oh,
She
so
young.
she Americanized.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just talking to her and this, that, and we doing numbers and stuff and we know we in Mexico basically. So
Yeah,
I
no
get to
shit.
say I get to saying the numbers in Spanish and she understand it. I'm like, oh, you know this? She's like, yeah. In the Philippines, we say our numbers in Spanish. Like, well,
I didn't know
what?
that. I didn't know that.
They say all their numbers in Spanish. Like, you knew this before you got here?
That's serious. And hey, okay, speaking about cultural differences, let's bring me to I told him I was gonna talk about this today too. All right, listen to this. Now you know your wife is from the Mexican descent or whatever, you know what I mean? So the peoples I run with, they more from South America type, you know what I mean?
Okay,
So
okay.
now in South America, it's a common greeting to say, "Que pasa mi negrita? Que pasa mi negrito? Que pasa
All right.
negrito? Que pasa negrito?" You know what I mean? Like that's a
Yeah.
common greeting amongst, family, friends, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So at the job, my staff is like 90% Latino slash Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? So with all my
Hispanic.
yeah, like Venezuelan, Colombian, you know what I mean? That
Spa- Spanish speaking.
yeah. But they speak different dialects.
Right.
Cause that Venezuelan slang, dude. I'm just now peeping it. Like I'm just now starting to see how they be talking. Like, oh shit, they don't pronounce all the words. Like they speak. It's like us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. I just have people. But anyway, so I greet all my peoples. I come in, I'm the manager or whatever. I come in like, hey, que pasa negrita, que pasa negrita, woo woo. That's our little shit. You feel what I'm saying? The one day that the Colombian chick, that's my home girl, she put me to the side. She was like, man, you make me feel so at home when you say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, you make me feel at home when you respond back. Anyway, my home girl, Rachel, right? She a bartender. She one of my bartenders. She don't know that. You know what I mean? So yesterday, I guess she came to work and the one of the women that dishwash, she said, hola mi negrita to Rachel.
Uh-huh.
Rachel told me, she was like, Rachel's like, man, I stopped in my tracks. Like, what the fuck she just say? Like, ooh, ooh. So Rachel speak a little Spanish. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Okay.
Rachel go back to her and say, que hablas, like por que hablas, you know what I mean? And she say, the dishwasher chick say, man, that's how me and AZ greet each other. You know what I mean? Like family, like me familiar. And she say to her, she say, hey, AZ special. Like AZ, he cool with everybody. Like you can say a lot of stuff to AZ that you can't say to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because he more
Yeah.
understanding of different cultures. But like I really thought you was being offensive to me when you said that to me. You know what I
Ah,
mean?
okay.
Because you
Yeah.
can't just go say "Hola, mi negrito" to the average black person in America because
Nah.
they're gonna feel like you calling them a nigga
Because they don't understand.
because they don't understand the culture. And Rachel was
Yeah.
like, so when I had came to work, Rachel came to me like, motherfucking AZ, motherfucking Azariah. I say, what happened, Rachel? She said, you and your goddamn Spanish friends running around calling each other nigga all day. You know what I'm saying? I said, Rachel, I have never used the word nigga at work, but now I am since I'm talking to you and we discussing it. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, she told me that that's how y'all greet each other. I'm like, who? Which one? You know what I mean? I said, oh, I said, man, that's a common greeting in South American Spanish speaking people. You know what I mean? And then when you get real
Yeah.
cool with whoever speaks Spanish, that's how you greet. So she was like, I have never heard of that. So the other bartender, my homie Joaquin, you know what I mean? You know, he's Spanish. He has Spanish. And she was like, Joaquin, you ever heard of that shit? Joaquin was like, what you talking about? Like Negrito greeting each other, Negrito. Joaquin immediately say, yeah, South America, that's how they do it. And so Rachel was like, oh shit. Like, I am so sorry. Like, I gotta go apologize to her. Woo. I say, nah, what you need to do is start living outside your neighborhood. Like, you need to start reading about other cultures or try to become friends with people from other cultures and other countries and other
There you
backgrounds to
go.
get to be more understanding of them. Like, we in America, Americans, we all Americanized. So we think we up here when it comes to every other country. You know what I mean? Every other place. We think we up here. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I forget the word that what the fuck is that word is that's what they call that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't even think of what the word is right now. But it's a word for, like, we judgmental when it comes to looking at people from other countries because the media done trained us that people from other countries is poor, they dirty, they ignorant, they don't know shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of us who ain't made it outside our neighborhood or who ain't open our minds up to other cultures just look at shit through an ignorant scope, you know what I mean, and create a lot of differences. Like, so it keep the people control in control because you ain't willing to
Uh-huh.
become a union with the, you know what I mean, with the people on your
You,
same level. And after I
you,
broke it down, you know what I mean, she was like, oh, you right. She was like, that's what you talk to everybody. I say, dude, you live this life one time, homie. You better be
you
as
can't be scared of it.
You can't be scared of it. You got to talk to everybody. Like, it's all the same. From every culture I've been to, it's all the same. Like, I broke
Yeah.
down, like I was breaking down to them, a couple people listening. And I say, man, my Italian and French friends, they a little bit more aggressive than I like to be. Without getting into too much, you know what I mean? Like, they a
Uh-huh.
little bit more, you
Uh-huh.
know what I mean? Because they,
Yeah.
they culture a little bit more sexual. They a little bit more rah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't, you know
Man.
what I mean? But me being
They
around them,
they they drink it at 14.
do you? They go hard. Like, they go hard. You know what I'm saying? But they my homies. Like, the only people I'm gonna keep it a buck right now, or as 21 Savage say, I'm gonna keep it a brick right now. The only
Jesus.
people I always be on my P's and Q's with, and I don't know why, they put a hint of fear in me that make me just
Uh-oh.
that keep me on my shit. Not scared fear, but man, this shit could hop off anytime and nobody would give a fuck. It's them Russian motherfuckers.
Oh, I knew you was finna say that.
Dude,
I knew.
when I go to New
Listen,
York
I
into the Russian
knew you
area,
was finna
dude,
say that.
when I'm in New York in the Russian area, I'm on my P's and Q's.
Oh man,
And
it's look,
I got Russian friends that I love. You know what I'm
man.
saying?
I
But you
ran
could grow up
into
in Russia. You could grow up in Russia and never see one of me.
and be cold as hell.
You know what I
Listen,
mean?
I ran into a Russian dude out here. Russian
Damn.
dude used to Russian dude used to kick it and smoke reefer with us.
Yeah, me too. My Russian friends
Oh,
too.
listen to this, man. Like we was over there, we'd be over there taking dabs, right?
Yeah.
He would load up the biggest dabs, and he'd take one of them, and then he'd just sit there like for like 2 minutes, damn near. Like that shit was the funniest, craziest shit in the world.
It's like they almost
The
like
Russian dude
robotic.
used to get toe up. They wasn't allowed to have no emotions, no feelings.
That's what
They
I'm
had to. They wasn't allowed to have that. That's against the law. You. That's against the law.
They're a little bit more uptight. But hey, you live in the cold weather all the time. You're gonna be a little bit madder than a motherfucker that live on the beach.
And it's cold.
Lord have mercy.
Man.
You can't tell me a motherfucker that live in the beach or in a more sunny environment ain't more happier than a motherfucker that's in that snow all the time and that cold weather, dude.
That's, all I know is Russia different.
It's different, but I like Russia. I like
Oh
Russia.
man,
All the Russians I came across that's my friends is cool as fuck. Like,
Russia was the dude crazy. Dude was crazy. I can't like I he always had something going on, and his name was Boris. He always had
oh, that's
something going on,
serious.
but he was smart. He got a good job. He used to do yoga all the time, like hot yoga, like 3 4 times a week. He was nuts.
Oh, he out
He was
there, out
always
there.
into some shit. Yeah, he was
A
always into
robot.
some shit.
They robotic.
Man, he was
But
into some shit.
he used to my Russian dude used to be like, yo, you got that Ernest Shaw? That's what he called it. You got that Ernest Shaw? I'm like, what? It was like, that's what we call it. Like they slang for, you know what I mean? Any type of
Yeah.
drug. Like Ernest Shaw. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's cool. But man, we used to
Ernest
build,
Shaw.
hey, we used to build on some shit. Like I fucked his head up when I was like, dude, you ever heard of Alexander Pushkin? He was like, the poet dude? I say that's a black man who put romance in the Russian language. Like he contributed a lot to the creation of the Russian language. You know what I mean? He a big poet, but he was a key figure in establishing that dialect in Russia. You know what I'm saying? Like he a key
Yeah.
figure in Russian. That's a nigga. You know what I mean? He was like, how you know that? I say, listen, homie, if I take you down this rabbit hole, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even, you know what I mean? We gonna keep it surface. You feel what I'm saying? You too close. You damn near in the caucus. You know what I mean? Like you ain't too far
Yeah.
from the caucus, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So we gonna keep it surface with you. You know what I mean? Cause I don't, you know what I mean? That's a whole
Yeah.
different DNA, dude. That's a whole different, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They have no boy. They
Duh.
Russia.
But
They don't got that.
I want to go kick it. They be doing hip hop concerts.
Oh, I
Shit.
know, and it's all underground and illegal.
My home my homegirl from Finland say they got the hip hop fest over in Finland. That be
They be
jumping.
having them big. They be having them big, festivals with like 80 to 100,000 in the big soccer fields. They be having them big festivals.
Them hip hop motherfuckers go over there and eat.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
like I told my chick from Finland, we are exquisite dessert over there.
Oh God. They go, but they talk about you. Most Def told you about the world nigga laws.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey,
Yeah, it ain't none of us over there.
I know, but they when they get a whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We put the dessert brownies to a whole new definition.
Oh my God.
I turned into you. We turn into
Yeah.
brownies over there.
218 pounds of chocolate.
And they want it all because this might be a once in a lifetime for most of them.
Oh my God. Yeah. No. Well, till next year.
Yes.
Because they coming back. You know what I mean? It's too much bread over there not to come back. You go do a couple of them big stadiums. It's
Hey,
red. You know what I
that's
mean?
that's why I be tripping. I used to trip when Jay Electronica fuck with that Rothschild
Yeah.
chick, the one. But I'm like, how did he pull that off? Like, Jesus,
He
they
he
Lord have
said,
mercy.
yeah, he said the right words.
And next thing you know, she was
Yeah.
giving him the royal birthday suit treatment.
Oh my God.
I'm keeping the PG-13.
If you get anywhere near them Rothschilds, you gotta wow.
It almost sounds like reptilian.
It can't be, you know what I mean? Ain't no look, it's gotta be something different over there.
Th-
It's, that you know what I mean? It's something
All I can
different going
say,
on. That's
I like I tell people, I don't care how much you did study.
yeah, you know,
The the warrenest tribe in the history of the world was the Khazars. Khazars. The worst. That was the most worst tribe in the history of the world. And I challenge any educated person, so called, to that. The Khazars, and them are the people that we ain't allowed to say that name. You know what I'm saying? The people we ain't allowed to say that name on any social media, or it's a rap. You feel me? So I ain't even gonna go there. But just look up Khazars and y'all see. Anywho, let's get back to the Mary Jane topic.
oh man.
Check this out. So people like, oh, on one hand, people would be like, "Man, black people was the first people to create everything." But then on the other hand, man, that marijuana shit, they breeding different shit and woo woo woo, like that ain't good marijuana. That, you know what I mean? Basically saying black folks wasn't the first people to crossbreed marijuana. If we the first to do everything else, you think we didn't crossbreed marijuana? I say, peoples, we gave y'all the carrot, which is a crossbreed. That's a crossbreed.
Right, right,
Broccoli.
right.
You know what I'm
Broccoli.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
what? We've
yeah,
been doing this for a minute.
yeah.
Different type of corn, might. You know what I mean? We've been doing? We've been on it like this. Like, even, I graduated from the cannabis training university shit. I
Tell them
like to
about
get
it.
to the rooty of the tooty of it. When I enter a course that I know is designed, and the curriculum is created by the European, I know for a fact he gonna try to hide where he got it from, but he gonna tell you in a certain way to mentally justify him telling you. Like, I told him,
All right.
but they just didn't peep it. So
So,
I'm like, I'm going into course like that, like, what nigga did they get this from? So this how they hide it. They say they started the cannabis research from resin that they got from the indigenous people. I said, there it is. So basically, from this point on, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You still studying. I need to talk to the
so,
people who you got the resin from.
so, like, I just, so we was in there. We was in Pennsylvania, and
Yeah,
it's a waterfall in this dude's backyard,
that's loud as
and
fuck.
on this little rock, it's got this little story about my man's name is Dupuy. Like everything over there is named after this guy named Dupuy, some French.
Oh, you know what that
First
is.
exactly exactly what you were talking about. The first white guy. He said he bought 5,000 acres from some Indians there.
That didn't have an idea, didn't have the word ownership in their dialect.
No,
Didn't have the
like
word
he
for fence.
like I seen wild turkeys,
Woo
deer.
hoo hoo.
Uh, man, we saw everything. We saw turkey vultures. We saw all kind of stuff. And I was just, he had this big fort. It's probably there since like the 18 something. Like he bought all this land and it's all named after him, but the city name is Shawnee on the Delta.
Shawnee on the Delta.
Yeah. Some guy, some white dude went and bought 5,000 acres, and then the last the last like 400, he, I guess that's what him and his family used when they was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
I was like, wow.
Like I can't, Like, dude, it's I be
Five
trying to.
thousand acres. Five
I be
thousand acres is a lot of land.
that's man, that's a state.
Like he bought New Jersey and Pennsylvania and probably a little bit of New York.
Just fucking around, but yeah, but ain't that like when? Listen to this. Listen to this. You come to a land that you don't know you don't even know what's here. You
Not a
didn't know
drop.
you didn't know how to get here. You know what I mean? You
Somebody
was in you was
you
in
was in church.
amazement when you seen what it was. You know what I'm saying? You try to come in. Now mind you, well, I go with another point later. So you come in, you know what I mean? Look around like, oh, this is the shit. You know what I mean? So you come in
Yeah.
with your suitcase and say, hey, I'm just gonna rest right here at this spot. We say, we don't give a fuck. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you tell your peoples, nah, this is too good. You know what I'm saying? Like we need this. Like we need all
Yeah.
this. Like, you know what I mean? We need all this. You know what I'm saying? Go back and tell your peoples, man, they got the shit over there. So they come back.
You saying word.
You know what I mean? You send word, they come back with, you know what I mean, ready to take shit over. We like, dude, we don't even get down like that. Like, let's share this shit. Like
Look,
we
it's
share.
enough of this for it's enough of this for everybody.
Yeah, like what's up? What's up with y'all? You know what I mean? And then you know what I'm saying? Like, do you actually think they bought it?
Yes. What I'm gonna say is yes, but I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? It nobody owned it,
That
so what they gave them was less than what it could have been worth. You know what I'm
like
saying?
there's no value on it.
Yeah.
Like
The
that's a
va- the
game.
va-
Like,
the the value of it is it's in itself.
do you know what I'm saying? You like
And
that
then
point is made,
you smooth talk somebody out of it that probably don't know what the fuck you talking about.
or don't even see it. Like your way of
They,
thinking is so far from reality, and
it, it,
like
it's not what happens here.
that.
Your way of thinking doesn't happen here. Like that, it does not exist over here. You the white elephant. Pardon my language.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do
You
you know what I'm saying, man?
you
Like,
you are Valentine's Day. You are, you know what I'm saying? You are Secretary Day. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, the Secretary Day. And these
hey,
people, these
man,
people,
these people.
these people
Hey,
have no idea what Secretary Day means,
you look,
man.
you're not. That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't gonna come in my crib. I welcome you. Then you tell me I can't leave my crib no more, and I gotta work for you. And I'm like, what? But then you tell that okay, years go by. Then you tell me, all right, you free. But in your house, you gotta follow the rules I made while you was a slave in my house. Like you free, but you ain't free enough to go make up your rules and create your own society. You still gotta live in the society that I created while you wasn't free.
It's
But you
the
free.
same, yeah.
Come on, man. Like y'all, you come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
So
Come on,
now,
man.
what do you expect this guy to do? Except for try to get some land and try to get somebody to work for him for the low, despite all whatever. And he don't know his name. and he probably can't find his woman or his kids.
I don't even know what to say. You know what I'm saying? So every day I just be like you only can say you. It's a trip that we gotta talk in code,
Listen,
like
listen.
we own the plantation.
Do we need to make shirts to say we don't do Secretary Day?
We gotta
we
come
don't
with it.
we don't
What
speak
kind of
that
font?
language.
What kind of font? You know what I
No, we
mean?
can't.
What kind of
We can't
font?
give it a. We can't give it all away, man. We
We can't
can't
give
give
it
it
all
all away.
away. We can't give it. Oh Lord, have mercy, dude. I gotta rock one. I gotta rock one.
We don't do
We don't
Secretary
do
Day.
Secretary Day.
Hey, listen. If you start wearing all these shirts that I mentioned, your closet is gonna be nuts.
I already got some. I got some. I already got some shit. You feel me? All right. I just be making it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta wear this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, that's what I be on. I be at the crib. Like, let me just make this shirt. I gotta.
Ah,
I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad we brought this up. I gotta order some more material shit. I gotta order some more
t-shirts.
material, some t-shirts, and cause I'm about to start just printing up the regular sayings, just sayings, mad sayings, like you know what I mean, different shit. You
I,
know what I mean?
I,
Cause I got,
I got, I got a few. I got a few.
yeah. But that, hey, we don't do secretary. That's gonna be over their heads. They ain't gonna really peep it.
Oh my God.
They
Yeah.
ain't gonna
Well,
really peep it. You know what I mean? And when they
that's
watch this
funny as shit.
video, they gonna be like, man, them
That's
two muff. They gonna watch this video, be like, them two motherfuckers just be smoking weed, talking shit. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
all right.
Yeah,
That's all
that's
right.
cool. That's cool. As if we ain't intelligent enough to maneuver society how we want to maneuver it and
I'm
live
all
how we
right.
want to live. You know what I'm saying?
I'm all right. I'm all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
because if I wasn't all right, you know what I mean. What somebody else say would have destroyed me way past now.
I'm dude,
I'm
Butchy,
all right.
Butchy. I'm at the point. I remember Grandma used to say, "You before." She used to tell me all the time, dude, before you say the stuff you saying, you're gonna have to get your ducks in a row and some quarters in the bank.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm saying, Grandma, they about to hear what I got to say.
I'm lining up my birds.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know why I bring this up a lot, but Grandma was like, she represented the spiritual side of the people that, you know what I mean, influence your life. So she always represent the spiritual side, like the family, like the caring, the nurturing, the always there, the you like the angel type. You know what I'm
She was
talking
a
about?
teacher. She was a teacher.
Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
She was a teacher
Exactly.
at
Exactly.
home and at work.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it and then like when she moved to Atlanta and I was there, you know what I'm saying? I used to give my grandma Malachi York books.
I remember that name.
I used to give my grandma Malachi York books about Jesus and the church and you know what I mean? And one day she told
Uh-huh.
me, this how I knew this social media shit make you just bring up shit. This how I knew I was headed down the street I was supposed to go. You know what I mean? She told me she came to me one day. I had went over Chanel house and she was sitting on the couch. She was like, you know what? There's no way Jesus could have been born on December 25th. I looked at my grandma. I said, Grandma, I've been trying to tell you. Like, she was the only one when at the period of time in my life when I started studying the Bible, she was the only one I knew. Her and Aunt Vaughn was the only two people I know that read it like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else ain't read it. You know what I mean? So they could relate to what I was saying as I was growing and reading and learning. You know what I mean? Because nobody else knew what I was talking about. You know what I mean? I'll be deep off into a book that's deep off into it. You know what I'm saying? And I know people ain't read this book. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
and Vaughn told me, she was like, man, from my studies, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we from the tribe of Benjamin. You know what I mean? I said, okay, I'm gonna look into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that little shit, you know what I'm saying? All that shit go to how to relate it to the marijuana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Across the globe, marijuana was the culture, our culture, one of the main staples of our culture. When such and such started to map off the world and became to get in power, that was one of the first things they banned across the globe. Because that's part of our culture. That's one of them things like marijuana. One of them things I do. We ain't have a chance. We ain't have a chance to make our own laws. These y'all laws. Like I don't even want to.
Uh,
Why would I argue with you about your laws? Like I need a chance to make up my laws. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm a threat to the country or nothing like that. Don't try to put a motherfucker in the box. You know what I'm saying? But weed is part of our culture and always have been. And that's one of them laws that's conflict in code. That's a conflict of culture law because it's going to affect one culture way more than it's going to affect another. You know what I'm saying?
and statistically, everybody smoke.
Do the same motherfucker locking you up for it or talking negative about it ain't saying shit. Even if they don't smoke, they know they cool with a motherfucker that smoke. And them the motherfuckers that pass laws, lock you up. Like that's how you know the people in charge don't represent what we represent. Man, our culture don't got shit to do with. Our culture is a contradiction to the law. That's why we have a problem assimilating to it. And even going to school and shit, as far as like the education they do, we gonna naturally reject it because it ain't what we teach. But that's a whole nother, you know what I'm saying?
It's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother like this, you know what I mean? Big CHOOG review. And this come from the Wake and Bake marijuana session. You feel me? Angry
Oh,
Ginger.
this that white cookies. I'm off into it.
Dude, I
That
gotta
white
go find
cookies. That white cookies is White Widow and Girl Scout cookies.
I gotta go find that white cookies, dude.
Oh man,
I ain't even never heard of it, dude. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I ain't even never heard of it.
white
I wonder
cookies.
where it's from. Where's what? Do it say you got the package?
No,
Like I wonder who make that shit. I'm gonna look it up. It's
you
somewhere
you
out
can
here.
look it up. You can look it up if you put it in. If you put it in Google, it's coming right up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Um, y'all get it if it come from Cali. Of course, y'all get it before us.
I don't think it. It's, everything in Colorado ain't coming right to you. It probably come
You
from
right.
Cali.
You right.
It probably in the end come from Cali or Colorado.
Yeah, cook. That's what I was about to say. I was thinking like, damn, it might be coming from here.
Because I
Oh,
know they be branching out.
let me show you something. Hold up.
Oh, Lord. Certificate of completion. Oh, your mic messed up. You got a bunch of them? Yeah, it sound like a fan is going off in the back. Technical difficulties. Oh man. Experience attack. No, you still messed up. Oh, you sound like when they used to try to disguise your voice in the movie. It sound like something might have got unplugged or halfway plugged in or something, or it sound like you're right next to a fan real heavy. Yeah, but you can't understand nothing you're saying. I can hear you. Yeah, we're gonna have